One thing that is very common and people really want to hear when they are mastering their music, other than loudness, is a tight, punchy low end. And while this can be achieved mostly during the EQ stage with a well-balanced frequency curve, another area that is often overlooked is the stereo image of the low end. In the last chapter, we looked and learned about phase correcting by making sure that our stereo image is not too wide. I also mentioned that in many cases having a wide stereo image can take away detail from your mix. And one area that is usually affected is the low end. Ideally, you want the low end of your mix to be strictly mono, unless of course you are going for some sort of effect. Typically, everything under 300 Hz should be in the dead center of the stereo field. Now you may be thinking that during your mixdown process, you did place all of your bass tracks or kick drums etc. in the center, so there should be no problems. However, we need to consider other areas of your mix, such as reverbs or any other effects that you may be using. For example, if you are using a stereo reverb, then the low end of the reverb will not be mono. There are a few plugins out there that can achieve this for you. Essentially, they filter everything under a predetermined frequency into a mono channel. A perfect plugin that comes to mind is NewGen Audio's Mono Filter. With this plugin, you can enter the frequency in which everything below will be converted to the mono channel. You can also preview the mono channel and the stereo channels independently, so you can hear just what in the low end you are filtering. If you don't have a plugin like this, I would suggest looking into it. The price is very affordable and will tighten up your mix a great deal. If you are using Isotopes Ozone, then there is already a trick that can achieve the same desired results. Isotope comes with a stereo image module. This module is part of the multi-band modules of the plugin. Set one of the available bands to the desired cutoff frequency point, again around 300 Hz is good, and decrease the width for that band all the way till it becomes a mono channel. Ozone also has a phase correlation meter built in, so you can see instantly the effect. You can also solo the one band to hear and see the changes. Ozone is equipped with 6 modules that will allow you to do all your mastering in the one plugin. However, when adjusting the stereo width of your mix using Ozone, it's a good idea to use 2 instances of the plugin. The reason for this is that the stereo image module is tied into the other multi-band modules. So if you want to tighten the low end into your mono channel, yet wanted to apply a single band of compression to the entire frequency range, you would not be able to. Therefore, a good idea is to set and adjust your stereo image before running your audio through another instance of Ozone, or any other plugin. A nifty tip for you here. Personally, when I'm correcting or adjusting my stereo image, I'll run the audio through 2 filters. The first one would be used to widen the image, and the second one would be used to convert the low end to a mono channel. What I'm going to do here is, while watching my phase correlation meter, increase the width so that it reaches close to 0 mark but not over. As the audio next runs through a plugin to tighten the low end, I will never have to worry about losing the detail in my bass range. At the same time, adding space to the mid and higher range frequencies without losing any detail. For Ozone users, this can be achieved by using 2 bands in the stereo images, one band for everything under 300 Hz and the other band for the rest.